Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. This is the news beat presented to you by ladies like and Jess Sentino. Follow the beat from the studio to the street. Info with the flow keeps you sharp and in the know. Sit back, relax, enjoy the news. Follow. Whoa, I know it's been getting hotter, but that hat makes you look like a farmer.
That's because I am, and it's not a hobby. Tending my land will lead to prosperity.
How? It feels like you're moving backwards.
Actually, agriculture moves us forward. The land provides food and payment. It can even solve youth unemployment.
That's cool, but will you survive as a farmer?
Well, just sit back and watch me prosper. All learned from the example of Akelo Brenda. She was a dropout and her parents had died. Brenda was at the edge of suicide. She started training at Homer Farm Limited, and her future suddenly seems unlimited. She's picking up skills about farming that could earn her up to 20 million.
That's an inspirational story. How did she get the opportunity?
Homer Farm Limited was the idea of Moses Onono, a young engineer. He couldn't cut it on the government pay, but knew there had to be a better way. During the war in the north, he had 30 relatives who couldn't reach their worth. So he started Homer Farm to train them as farmers and earn money for Gulu's land owners. Most of his family were successful graduates. Now the business has 90 students, sponsored by MasterCard Foundation to lay a foundation for their farming education. Each student earns 70% from their harvest and gives Homer 30% to invest in new students. For Onono, agriculture is the magic bullet that will put an end to unemployment.
The president has always preached agriculture is Uganda's fortune and our future. On his tour for Operation Wealth Creation, this was his message for Teso sub-region. It's not that youths don't have the will, he believes they just lack the skills. So how do youths get there without assistance? That's where Self-Help Africa comes in. They are helping Ugandan farmers to win. How? They help farmers grow and sell more food to improve their diets so their health is good, and to diversify their income and sell different goods, and to have sustainable livelihoods. 3 million people across sub-Saharan Africa have changed their lives with Self-Help Africa, but what exactly are they doing in Uganda? Right now they are running a 3-year project in Maracha, Nebi and Zomba districts to bring 3,000 youths into employment by letting them lead their own development. FYI, these youths didn't disappoint in 2016. Their profits were on point. 511 youth farmers sold produce worth $76,000. Self-Help Africa may have helped them start, but they got further on their own effort. I'm Big Ben Sukujana Mwombe, reporting for Newsbeat.
You know what I find weird?
What?
That people here look down on farming. The work is hard, but if you're smart, there's lots of money in the making.
Listen to this. The problem that farmers face is they rather sell cheaply than let the crops go to waste. Traders use this opportunity to purchase crops very cheaply. South Africa also came up with True Trade, a cashless platform which aims to transform the international trade relations and farmers' financial situations. This is how it works. True Trade finds international buyers who send their purchase orders. The price is determined. They then offer trade guaranteed pay. The traders then go source and deliver and informs True Trade about quality and the farmer. Farmers get an ID number and receive a cash transfer through their mobile phone. True Trade gives farmers better prices than what they can earn on their own. The majority of the farmers are women who carry a serious family burden. True Trade has given them more visibility. These women now open mobile bank accounts and create a personal banking history. This enables them to get loans for school fees and pay for farm needs. More women are now also traders, since True Trade values women's financial inclusion. True Trade now wants to expand to Tanzania and Malawi, where mobile banking systems are in place already. And currently, the avocados from Kenya on the European market now give farmers a far better profit. If we continue to use this kind of technology that impacts people directly, farming in Uganda is a huge opportunity.
Big news! A new controversial bill has been passed.
Another one? That was fast!
This is the National Biotechnology and Biosafety Bill. From now on, importing or exporting genetically modified organisms has to be approved by an authority, otherwise it's a criminal activity.
Genetically modified organisms? What are those?
GMOs are living entities like plants or animals. Biotechnology can change their genetic material. Genetic material gives organisms all its characteristics. Its look, size, taste, name it. If you change the genetics, you change the characteristics. Do you get it?
I think so, but I find it strange. A GMO?
You are not alone. It is a worldwide debate. Some people urge that GMOs have economic benefits. Others fear that eating them might pose health risks. Currently, GMOs are already used in some industries. For example, in the production of Ugandan wine, beer and cheese. So now Uganda is putting in place a legal system that regulates and facilitates the safe use of biotechnology. But this is not welcomed by everybody. A member of the opposition said the bill is unnecessary and it is sponsored by foreign agencies. He says European market is more focused towards organic products, so investing in GMO industry would not benefit Uganda greatly. But Ugandan researchers are thrilled and welcome the bill because Uganda has more regulating power over what is coming into the country. And scientists can choose how to apply biotechnology in medicine or agriculture. But for sure, the last word is not said about GMOs. And you, would you want to know if the chicken in your stew is a GMO?
Okay, Jay, I'm seeing things your way. Give me that hat and show me the way.
No worries, I got you your own. Soon you will reap what you have sown. The land provides for the hardworking farmer, so the youth and the nation will one day prosper.
That was the news on the beat. Next week will be another hit. Still ladies like I'm Jay Sentino, reporting live and direct with love and respect. Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Yes, follow the beat.
Follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat, follow the beat.
Yes, follow the beat.